Check 1, 2. How's that? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right, let's see if that worked. Okay, so as I was saying and freaking out, uh, mic's muted. Thank you, Seal. First of all, we are going to go through a map generator that is probably one of the most powerful map generators I have ever seen, if not the most powerful map generator I've ever seen. Before we do that, would like to say thank you to Disney Rejects, Nomad of the Plains, Puppet Master, also Ryan for helping with our community content. Northern, I see you in chat. Hello, hello, hello. 10 City Y, the Aaron Who, and everyone else for their continued support of the channel. Thank you guys so much. And also, thank you for being here. Your viewership is enough for me, and I really do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. This is... I don't really know how to say the name. Azgaar's map generator. And this is one of the most important and critical pieces of software I have seen in an absolute long time. Okay. Azgaar's, there's the website. I will put that into the stream, but please, 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 please check this out. If you have any interest in map making at all, please check this out. At first glance, it's pretty good on first glance. You just load it up. Let's go ahead and do that. And it just creates an entire world. And you're like, okay, yeah, that's cool. I mean, it looks good. You can see all the rivers and you see everything else. And then you hit this little button here. And boom, this gets intense. Okay, what this is showing us, let's go ahead and break down the menus here. We have layers, styles, option, tools, about. Okay. And the first option here is changing it from a political map to a cultural map. That's pretty neat. Okay, pretty cool. Religious map. Oh, okay, cool too. Provinces. Wow. Biomes. Okay, now we're getting something really cool. Height maps. Holy crap. Okay, and then we go into physical maps. Places of interest. And this, when I was playing with it, this is when things started really kicking off for me. I was like, oh, wow, this generates all of this that fast. Military maps. I was like, okay, military map, great. What's that? And then you zoom in and you see entire regiments, you see fleets, you see additional regiments, different armies all over the world. Okay, getting very, very cool. Emblems. So you can see the flags of each nation. And then you can also see the pure landmass, just landmass itself. So right now, let's just play with the landmass itself. To generate new maps, you just hit new map and you get a new map. And when I was starting to play with this, I was like, okay, very cool. Yeah, look, there's a scale bar. Well, you can kind of see the scale of the map. Wonderful. But let's go explore a little bit. Let's go back to political map, and every single one of these buttons here creates a new overlay for the map. So if I hit texture, that's going to create kind of the mountain area, which I really like. Then you hit height map, and you can see the height map of everything, or turn that off. You can see the biomes. You can see a grid. You can see cells. You can see coordinates. We got relief map, which I really, really, really dig. That puts trees and stuff into it. Trees and hills and stuff like that. So kind of your typical fantasy map. Which kind of slows things down a little bit. You can see temperature. You can also see your population growth, or where population is. You can see precipitation, emblems, militaries, ruler, markers, and everything else. And at this point, my jaw was on the floor when I first started playing this. And then, down at the very bottom, you see this little button called 3D Scene. And you click on it, and it gives you a 3D map of the entire area of the world. Okay? Very, very cool. It took me to get a process like this done in Unreal, it took me about a year to figure out. And here it is. You just can click on a couple buttons and stuff like that. You can also scale the height. It'll have to reload. kind of make it over exaggerated if you really want. You can show 3D labels. Again, we'll give it a little bit of time here. So when you move it, they all stay the same. And for the final kicker, you can show sky and extend water. Let's just wait for a few moments for this to catch up. So there's software out there that costs $300, $400, $500 that can't even do this, which totally blows my mind. Okay, let's go back to our standard view really quick. Now let's go and look at some. Yeah, Easy Maps is absolutely right there, Northern. This is exceptionally crazy. Style of the map. Okay, style presets. Ancient. Okay, very cool. Gloom. We go to light. We go to watercolor. Very cool. And yes, this is completely free. Clean lines, Atlas, Cyberpunk, which is really cool. I really dig that. Monochrome. Let's go back to the default view. Yeah, so far, totally blew my mind. Oh, one more thing to see in 3D. We can actually make a globe of this. So you can kind of see where this sets and where this fits and everything. Again, just totally mind-boggling. And that's in the first layer. Well, the first and second layer. Styles. We can, of course, we can mark all of these like land masses. We can change the color of all these. More color options. More color options. More color options. Yeah. Probably should turn on the feature before I show it. Yeah, just an insane amount of color options. So right now we're approaching random map generation like I've never seen, and also detail like just on a website for free I've never seen. Well, now we're going to get into some awesome stuff. All right. So you're saying to yourself, well, how can I adjust the map size and all of that? Well, it's right here. Your canvas size can be adjusted to anything you want. Okay. Your next is your seed generator. So you can just create a number of seeds, just like it's, just kind of like Minecraft. That's the best example. You can name the map. Okay. You can put the year. You can put the era. You can do the height map. And we'll get into this a little bit later, but this is how you change what kind of map you want. Okay, you have cultural set. You have state numbers, province ratio, size variety, growth rate, town number, religious number, state, just pretty much everything in here. You can also save this. Open last saved, open random map, and you can save this. Let's save this as, let's go to our machine, and let's save this. Okay, and let's do a new map. And let's say we didn't like that map. Let's go to our machine. We can go open that file, and boom, we're back into this with all that information. So not only can you save this on a machine, you can pass that to others. If I have a bunch of people online, if I have a ton of people online, I can share that map. They can go to the website, load it, and boom, instant tabletop map with all the notes you've put into here. And if, let's say, we want to edit, we can kind of change some of these. We can change some of the labels and stuff like that. We can place these. And again, this is all for free, folks. This is all for free. Okay, you can go in and edit your labels. Oh, and then there's another feature on here that it gets really incredible. Oh yeah, that YouTube tutorial is nuts. Once I got into this, I was like, okay, how do I check this out? You can even click on one of the cities. I don't want to, and it will generate, using another website, a full city with their badge and stuff like that. Holy crap. Okay, you can also grab the city. You can open like if we took the seed here, you can click on the city generated by Watabu, and it creates the city for you, and you have an entire city all on your own for every single one of these cities. And again, we're still working. This is all free. All right, more tools. Rivers. It names all the rivers for you. Every single river in this single place. You can go to, excuse me, labels. We can regenerate those, but we're not going to. You can pretty much configure anything in this according to what you want and how you want that. And then again, you can move everything else. So right now we are looking at a precedence of instant generation with so many more options than WonderDraft, Incarnate, and any other map software I've ever seen. Dawn, that's a good program. Yes, I am totally blown away by it. Let's look at some other stuff. Oh, I missed a call from Billy Hollywood. Sorry about that, Billy. Yeah, you can, let's say we want to regenerate something. We can regenerate where the rivers are. Let's say we want to regenerate labels. Yeah, let's regenerate labels. All right, very cool. Yeah, military. You can change how many units are in a place. You can change everything you want, pretty much. Charts, markers. Pretty much anything you want on this map you can change and rechange. Let's go to a new map really quick. Let's see. Labels, icons. All right. Now, let's say, hey, I want to make a new map, but I don't want it to look like this. I want it to look like something else. So we go to options, and then we click on the height map. And that's going to load a bunch of these different height map templates. Okay, let's say if we clicked on Iceland, it would create a map based kind of on Iceland. If we wanted a map like, oh, I don't know. Actually, I think that is Iceland. Let's double check here. Yeah, there's Africa. Gives the world a height map of the world and gives it new names and stuff like that. Let's go into a little funkier stuff. All these height map templates, we can go ahead and preview. And let's say we wanted a Pangea map. We just hit Pangea, we hit new map. And we have a Pangea map, just like that. Just like that. Let's go Shattered. Shattered looks really cool. Let's find a cool one there. Yeah, I like that. Let's hit new map on there, and boom, we have a Shattered map. Very cool. Now let's say that you have all these options and you want something a little more detailed. Well, point numbers are what makes your map a little more detailed. So let's go ahead, and right now it's at 10K point numbers, but let's bump this up. If we go like, I don't know, 40, it gives us a much more detailed map, and we have, of course, the icebergs kicking around down here. And let's now move this up to about, I don't know, 60K. And let's go ahead and we're going to go Shattered. Let's find a different Shattered map. Now it's going to take some time to compute. Let's go Old World. Hit new map. And we'll just give it time, and boom. Let's go ahead now and zoom in. And this is at the 50K. If you notice how much of detail we have now, we go totally and absolutely nuts with this. Very exciting, very well done. Kudos to whoever made this. I'm joining the Patreon to help fund this right now. This is absolutely amazing. Hey, Seal, thank you. Have a nice weekend, and see you. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Give a shout out to you at the end. Now let's get into some more crazy stuff. Let's turn this down to like 10K. Let's click on, well, let me show you what we're going to do here in this really quick. We are going to take this map that I made in WonderDraft. This is a map for our Patreons. We're going to take this map and we are going to put it into here. Something that ArtRage does is it creates what we call height maps. Just, like one of these. This house, this right here is what we'll be using. And double check if there's a better one. Now let's use this one. So hot south underscore bm dot bmp. Okay, so let's get rid of these other ones. We're going to use that one. But ArtRage, oops, didn't want that. ArtRage allows you to generate height maps. So what we're going to do here is when we go into our height map, we go all the way down, we scroll down, and we hit import height map. We'll erase the tool. Yeah, I'm very cool with that. We grab our height map and we put it in. We're going to wait a few seconds. Awkward. All right, well, let's try that again. I think we need to reload. Actually, I think that map I was trying to load is huge. Yeah, it's only 166 meg. Let's go ahead and we'll create I came prepared today. Kinda. All right. But basically, you can take your height maps. Let's put this in downloads as a JPEG. And as that saves, there we go. We'll come back to here, open this up, options, templates, import height map, continue. And we want, let's see, I believe that was in downloads. All right, we now have our height map in. So what we do now is we assign the heights and the values to this. So instead of, if you notice right here, it takes every single color. There's a ton of them, and we kind of don't want the ton. So let's go ahead and edit that. We're going to just add this to 5. All right, cool. So this one, we're going to go, it shows where it is. We're going to go, let's say 9 feet. Okay, and this next one, we're going to say, oh, I don't know, let's go 20 feet. This one, we're going to assign to about, say 30 feet. This guy here, we're going to assign to about, I don't know, about right there. Let's go back to this guy. Oh, no, that's a little too much for that guy. Yeah, that's good. And then our mountains, we're going to assign to about, oops, come on. There. All right, we have now our height maps. Oops, I messed something up. Yeah, totally messed something up. Still learning how to use it. Let's just do this really quick. All right. Very, very quick, very easy. Oh, I accidentally closed it. Either way, you can see you add a height map into it. Then you can go back and you can do whatever you want and stuff like that. Hey, Ryan, how are you? Big shout out to Ryan. He's helped us a lot with our maps previously. Ryan, we're looking at Azgaar's fantasy map generator, and it is a beast. It is an amazing, amazing, amazing piece of software. Customization. Highly recommend it. highly, highly, highly recommend it. We're only going to look at this for a few minutes. Because I can't encourage you enough to get in here and just play with it. Um, yeah, click to configure. We biomes. We can change the biomes. We can change the different states. We can name this Bob state. Just hit apply. Let's find where Bob is. I can't. There's so much here. I can't even see where Bob is. Oh, that is great. Yeah, this is absolutely amazing. And the coolest part is you can put notes and you can place emblems. You can pretty much do anything you want in a world. Just whip it out. All right, let me do one more thing I saw. Don't want that. Yeah, I've already done the cultures and religions. Something I saw that you can do on this is you actually can paint your own map as well. So if I'm in the map itself into the paintbrushes, you can go in and edit the maps to height. Kind of does this chunky thing that's fine. And then you can also blend stuff together as such. You can make things more craggy. You can equalize the distance between places. Um, you pretty much can do anything that you absolutely want in this mode, and it will automatically update and populate it. Yep. I was trying to import one of my height maps I was trying to get this guy in to it. I was successful, but then I clicked on something and it stopped it. So I'm not as familiar. I'm about 60-70% competent when it comes to adding a new height map, but I am absolutely blown away by this map. Another thing though, I wanted to show you guys, this is another website. This is a medieval fantasy generator. We'll go into this a little bit later, a little bit more in depth in another day, something else. This is one website made kind of by the same guys that they add to each other. They help each other out. Huge fan of that. And the third website I wanted to show you guys is Owlbear Rodeo. It is free. It is a tabletop simulator. You can put it on phones. You can do anything with it. So, yeah, Owl Bear Rodeo. Check it out for a tabletop game. But as for that and the city generator and everything else, absolutely amazing stuff. Absolutely wonderful. Um, I can't stress how cool this is. Something you also can do in this is if we go to new map, well, pretty much any map, and we turn off. Oh, that relief map's so good. That is just. We could actually take this map and we can put this into Wonderdraft. So let's say we just take this map. Actually, let's take the whole map. Let's just take the whole map. We'll just export this from a JPEG. Let's go into Wonderdraft. I just want to see what happens. Kind of a where is it? Downloads document. Great. Where did I save that? That's downloads. All right. Let's get back to Wonderdraft. I wonder why it's not showing up. Let's try a different file structure. And again, I haven't done this before, so let's go JPEG. Let's go PNG. Okay. Double check that works. Yeah, that worked great. Oh, no, Ryan. Thank you for being here. I've been very much trying to stream exactly import downloads. Okay, okay. We kind of got there a little bit. So if we take this map, if we take this, let's just pop it into Photoshop really quick. This is me just doing it because I can. Sorry if this is boring to anybody. Let's go JPEG. All right. We'll just get rid of these. I don't want fill. Let's erase this down here. Come on. Yeah, I did notice that. Since I'm running Photoshop and OBS and a bunch of other stuff too, I didn't want to go too nuts with this. I don't know why that's not erasing. Okay, so we're here. Here's the map I wanted to do. Let's say I like the form of it. Just take it into Photoshop, get rid of those layers, Control-Shift-W. Okay, go back to WonderDraft, import the map. And boom, instant WonderDraft map, folks. Well, not instant, but you guys get what I mean there. So let's do what was suggested. Let's go up to, I don't know, about 60K. Let's see if there's a different image we want to try. Oh, probably should have turned that down before I... Let's see. Let's go with the shattered one. I actually really like that map. Let's go with this one. Okay, shattered one. Let's go to 60K. New map. Just wait here for a little bit of seconds. There it is. Layers. Oh, that's nice. I really do like that. You know what? We're going to download that right now. We are going to save this. I'm going to export this. Just do a PNG. Let's go turn on some stuff. First of all, our texture. Height map. Oh, I love that. Absolutely love that. Let's go. Oh, we can do biomes too. This is so sick. States, borders, zones, provinces. Let's turn off zones. Oh, labels, rulers. I love how you can actually, let's turn off rulers. There you go. Yep, any map create. I was reading through the license, and it gives you a free license on anything that you do. And that is just absolutely bonkers. Hey, Charles Tucker, how you doing? Yeah, let's turn down the scale on this a lot. There we go. Absolutely incredible piece of software. Absolutely crazy. You can also save. You can go to globes You can actually say this is an OBJ. It doesn't give you the texture because this doesn't so far create a UV, but it will create a UV eventually. They said they're working on that, and if you have a UV, you can actually take this in and, like right here, let's see here. Where was that OBJ export? There it is. Yeah, it doesn't currently have any UVs on it, but they said they're working on that. So, good times. Just an amazing piece of software. And this is all, could you print the 3D map? Not yet. Not yet. We can go into a globe. Actually, there's ways. Let me rephrase that. There are some ways you can 3D print this sucker. You'd have to go to the height map. Turn off everything else. Take this height map back into like Photoshop. Create a 3D height map from Photoshop, and once you're done with creating the 3D height map, you can 3D print that. Actually, pretty easily, in all honesty. Or you can take the image itself and go to a lithograph, like a lithograph generator. There's a couple of pieces of software online. You create a lithograph, and then you can 3D print the lithograph using an OBJ or a FBX model, which is, yeah, this is absolutely insane, to be honest. I want to see something here really quick with the globe. Okay, yeah, it doesn't come with a height map. Ooh, more texture resolution. Very cool. Okay. Oh, yeah. You can also get atmospherics. If you're learning about maps, if your first time, could you print the 3D map? You can in the whole globe. Well, the problem here is I'm not seeing any. Let's see. Does this download into a OBJ? Come on. Ooh, yes, you can. Very cool. It's a little on the. It's a little bit on the. Resolution's not. I mean, it's awesome. You could paint it. I mean, you definitely could print that out and paint it. Resolutions for a free program. I mean, this is mind-boggling, just staggering in its complexity. Yeah, you could easily 3D print that. Heck, I might even do that right now. Get the 3D printer up and running. You guys, show you guys the results of that later. What I'd like to do is I'd like to further refine taking a map like this and coming out with a image from this generator like this, because it'd be relatively easy to do it. And you don't need to go into Unreal or Blender. And if you don't know those get pretty hairy. But yeah, a bunch of stuff you can do with this. Absolutely, again, absolutely blown away by this. Well done. Well done. They are working on, when we go into the globe mode, they are working on creating a texture and a, basically what we call a UV, meaning the color and stuff on this. So you could actually, once they have that done, you could actually print out your own globe, which I think is just absolutely amazing. And I can't, guys, I cannot, this has totally blown me away. The more I get into this, just like what you saw with Ryan's help, the more I'm totally, just mystified by this. Let's go to the options. Let's adjust. a couple of things. Ryan says, when you're looking at the globe image, you can make the image the whole entire globe, and you're in that menu. I'll give you the option to see the whole entire globe as in the map. Oh, that'd be cool. Okay, so let's do that now. Let's go into globe. Let's see here. Rotation. Let's turn off the rotation. That's bugging me. Are you talking the 3D scene or the globe menu, Ryan? Because in the 3D scene, you can go in and you can... Well, maybe if we show sky and extend labels, make 3D labels. Let's see what this does. Okay, and let's go to globe now. Yeah, it still only populates that. Okay, globe. Okay. I wonder. Globe. Let's see. Grid height map biomes. Show all the biomes. Hope I'm not frustrating you there, Ryan. Again, I played around with this for a couple days, so all right. But yeah, absolutely crazy boss piece of software here, just on a website, and it all generates. I wonder if we can generate on the globe itself. Is it going to? Okay, there's our map. Here's our 3D scene. Okay, globe. Oh, wow. It's a small little place. Globe symbol in the... Go to the symbol in the menu, tour in it. Ah! Okay, Ryan, let's get together and you can show me this, and maybe we'll make another video, and also one about 3D printing, how to get this 3D printed. It's really easy if you do it this way. You just click on this and hit 3D printing. Put your globe in. There's a little globe button. What? Really? So this guy here? Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. I did not know that. Oh, there we go. That's cool. Guess you can shape the size of stuff. Neat. Neat. I wonder if that is going to give us the UVs. Thank you, Ryan. No UVs on it yet. That's okay. That is okay. Oh, no. Thank you so much. This is... It just gets better and better. Ryan, thank you always. Again, I definitely learned a lot from you. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Azgaar's map generator. Oh, Arms. Hey, thanks for being here. Yeah, we're just kind of almost done with this one. We're just looking at this generator. Absolutely, the military thing just blows my mind, how you can see the forces and where they're at and where they'd logically be. You know, we have the religion generator, which I love. Just draw up some religions and stuff like that. Relief map, which is just fun. Let's turn off the state so we can see the relief map in full. That just that just fills my mind. Something else I noticed with the relief map, though, it takes in the, of course, the topography into account, and it also guesses where forests and stuff would be. Slows it down a little bit. Cultures, provinces, states. I have to chat with a gentleman by the name of Billy Hollywood. Nice guy. Check out his stream at Billy Hollywood on Twitch. Otherwise, I would. But I got to talk with him and see. Oh, it even has trade routes. The more I get into this, guys, the better it gets. Oh, you can see the precipitation varies too. Oh, well, guys, it looks like between AI, art, and this map, we're all kind of out of a job. So, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Nick, is there anything you want to see on this since we're about to wrap up the stream? Jeez. Just absolutely crazy. 16 million people. Yeah, no, this is a great. I mean, you can get an entire campaign from start to finish, just right here, and just add details. Absolutely amazing on this. Highly recommend that. I will put this video up online as quick as I can. I can't share it. I'll put the links online too and make sure everybody gets a link to this on Patreon. But that's pretty much all I have to show today. Oops. And again, really appreciate everybody for being here. Again, big shout out to Nick, to Ryan, to Disney Reject, Nomad of the Plains, Puppet Master, Northern, always a pleasure. Tensi Y, the Aaron Who, and everyone else for their support and their kindness with donating to Patreon. And also, your viewership is pretty much enough for me. So thank you so much for being here. I think you, Charles, you just have to feed it a special height map. Yeah, when it comes to height maps itself, you just have to set the height map. I'll make another video about setting height maps and creating a 3D map from WonderDraft, because WonderDraft actually has height maps in it, and you can import these height maps into this and export and stuff like that. We'll also put this a way that you can do this on using Incarnate. Well, not Incarnate, Art Rage, and a couple other programs. We're going to call it there, guys. Thank you. We've been streaming for about 44 minutes. Thank you so much for being here. And we'll just call it there. Thanks, and have a good one.